right. This year is the year of the tiger. Let me see if I can make myself not look so awful. And like I don't have any makeup on and I haven't showered. I don't know what that scratch is from. Anyways. This necklace, the snaky snake, is from Freya, and I am an ambassador from them. This cool ring is also from them too. So head over to FreyaTreasures.com, and if you need a discount code, please email me or message me on Facebook because it'll give you like 30% off. It's all gold, 14 karat gold plated. It's very beautiful, very simple jewelry. Anyways, my name is Amelia Hackinson. I've been studying the tarot for 13 years and practicing professionally for 5. At this moment, I am doing a project where I am doing readings for each of the people born under the 12 Chinese zodiac signs, which is different. Most people use the Western zodiac, but I'm here to tell you the years so that you can find out if you are a tiger, rat, or oxen. This year is the year of the tiger. So, those born in the year of the tiger were either born 1938, 1950, 1962, 1974, 1986, 1998, 2010, or this year, obviously. The tiger is yang. The tiger is the 3rd sign of the Chinese horoscope. Tigers have the following characteristics: fervor, bravery, magnetism, good luck, benevolence, and authority. The tiger's sins may include impetuosity, hot-headedness, disobedience, swagger, intemperance, and itinerancy. I have a brother born under the year of the tiger. Tiger people are hasty and passionate. Their judgment isn't always perfect, and they hate rules unless they make them themselves. It's common to meet tigers who have many different and sometimes very responsible jobs in their lives. Tigers need change and movement. They hate to stand still or feel confined by outside forces. Tigers are frequently identifiable by their velvet-footed tread. They move in a rather liquid fashion. Arms out slightly, shoulders thrown back. So like a cat. To the tiger, all fashion is snobbery. He wouldn't be impressed if Saint Laurent were holding a press conference in his bathroom. Yet, tiger people love to think of themselves as innovators and pace setters, and the tiger's pace is indeed frequently more avant-garde than the current mode. The tiger seeks out the unusual and then tries to call it his own. Like every artist. Tigers are go-ahead people. They rush headlong into nests of hungry piranhas that even a killer shark would give away birth. Attracted to the zany and outrageous, in both friends and mates, the tiger frequently finds himself hitched to a loony. There's something about this tawny beast that says, "Come along, nutcase, I'll take care of you. Just amuse me with your crazy antics and we will live happily ever after." Which is hard for me to believe because my brother doesn't want anything to do with me, and if anyone's outrageous and zany, I would say it's me. Months or even years later, when the tiger finds himself being held by the throat against the wall of his lair, threatened both mentally and physically, he simply gives a push with his hind legs and leaps to safety, always landing on his feet. Relationships and circumstances that would drive anyone else to the brink of suicide leave the tiger person unshaken and even smiling. How does he do it? Let's just say when the going gets tough, the tiger's well-developed self-preservation instinct comes to the rescue, and in a rush of adrenaline, he lopes off to the hills. The tiger subject is not interested in money. I say this in full knowledge of the fact that some tiger subjects are lusciously rich and prowl around in luxury. But what I mean is that tiger people are not conscious of the money. They like to have enough, even a lot of money, but they are not unduly occupied with the acquisition of it. For the tiger, no matter what he does, there will always be ample until one day there is no more. When they have it, tigers spend it, and when they have no more, they get more. This does not mean that tigers are always industrious, but it does mean they are very, very lucky. Tigers like to be honest, but sometimes circumstances push them to push them to commit small crimes. They cannot tolerate either authority or unfair laws. They hate injustice and will fight to the death defending their opinions. As tigers have natural authority, they are often found in positions of influence or power. But because they are so mobile and fond of change, many intemperate tigers find themselves at age 50 without a position of importance worthy of their talents. Curiously, the secret of Tiger's success lies in his ability to cultivate solid, serious, and sound thinking advisors and friends. If he chooses his lieutenants wisely, the tiger will always be a winner. He must learn to ask for counsel and help, to learn from experience and derive lessons from all his mistakes. Then and only then will the tiger learns moderation. Will he succeed? Anyways, let's get to your reading. Tigers. I wonder what a Leo tiger would be like. I could find out their personality profile in that book that I have that I just read from. It has 144 matches, which is 12 by 12. So it's all 12 Occidental signs and all 12 East Chinese signs. And like all of the possible like match, like whatever. All the possibilities. Let's see. Pater Noster, quies in caelis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, ad venia regnum tuum. Fiat voluntas tua, sicut in caelo et in terra. Panem nostrum quotidianum de nobis hodie, et debita nobis debitum nostra. Sicut et nos debitibus debitoribus nostris, et ne nos inducas in tentationem, sed libera nos molo. Amen. I want to make sure these are really good and shuffled, because I want to make sure that since I'm getting a lot of the same cards in each reading, it's because of the like astrologically what's going on, and not because I'm not shuffling it. Because it makes sense that since I'm doing these readings for the same period of time for each sign, that since the sun and moon and all the other planets are doing their thing, they're all affecting all signs equally in the same way. Each sign just responds to it a little bit differently. Or each person responds to it a little bit differently because each person has 12 planets influencing their personality. So everybody's got a sign in Jupiter. So if Jupiter is in conjunction with Neptune under Pisces, then, you know, the places, like, depending on where your Jupiter is in your house or in your, like, in your chart, then you will be affected in that way versus somebody who's got Jupiter somewhere else. Understand? Anyways, let's get back to this. I'm going to pull a traditional Celtic spread. So the querent is the Eight of Wands. The challenge is the Queen of Pentacles. The influence you're aware of is the Ten of Pentacles. The influence from your past is the Empress. The influence that you're unaware of is the Knight of Wands. In your near future, the Ace of Pentacles will be influencing you. The Fool is how you see yourself. The Devil is how other people see you. What is that? The Four of Pentacles are your hopes and dreams. And the Nine of Wands is the outcome. All right. Intuitively, okay, so the Eight of Wands means that you're putting a lot of your will into making something happen. for yourself. And it's hindered by the Queen of Pentacles. So, if you don't mind, I like to look through all different books just to make sure I'm not missing something, because I want to say the Queen of Pentacles, I'm just wondering what feminine aspects of the tangible um productivity, fertility, wealth, success, nurturing, harm, happiness, prosperity, wonderful, nurturing, incredible, practical, motherly, secure, and wise. So, you tigers, you've got this project that you're putting all of your energy and all of maybe your money and just all of your time and creativity, but some hang up with your actual mother, or your mommy issues, or sorry, somebody called and interrupted. So where were we? Queen of Pentacles. The correspondences of the Queen of Pentacles is 66, 12, and 3. Associated birthdays are January 4th to January 11th. Associated plants are spearmint, marshmallow, comfrey, lilac, and rose. So, the Queen of Pentacles. So you some kind of you run into some kind of financial burden that is slowing you down right now. Either that, or a woman in your life is creating conflict in this new project that you were gaining so much momentum on previously. The Ten of Pentacles, tens always nines represent completeness, like the completeness that is not abstract, like having everything you want. 10 represents the abstract complete, like having everything you want to the point that you've become philanthropic with it. So you're aware of your ability to make all of the creature comforts you want come true. The Empress is the influence from your past. So there's another powerful woman in this deck. You first have the Queen of Pentacles, which is the challenge, and having the Empress behind her. There's a woman in your life that is is an authority figure. You're either in a relationship with her, or you are in a broken, or you've burned that bridge, and it's starting to hinder you at this point, or you're starting to understand that it was wrong of you to break that bond, that you actually may need her. or that your masculine traits are way more heavily weighed than your feminine, whereas the ideal person has both feminine and masculine qualities balanced. Curious. The Lion Strider. I haven't looked at this book in so long, so it's almost impossible for me not to like look up every single thing in here. The Empress. Fulfillment, contentment, creativity, passion, fertility, abundance, children, motherhood, happiness, the arts, prosperity. Ruled by Venus, the Empress represents creativity, fertility, art, harmony, luxury, beauty, and grace. She's the ultimate feminine archetype, the anima, Demeter, the goddess of fertility. The Empress is a fully developed woman, nurturing and peaceful. She wears a crown of stars, representing her connection to the cosmos. This online strider, he says, I drew her with a monkey and a tiger, animals that represents intelligence and playfulness, as well as the potential for ferocity when needed. Her bared breast and open posture offer sex, succor, and mother's nurturing. In a reading, the Empress indicates a deep connection with the feminine, or a need for one, just like I said. She represents fertility of the mind and body. Now is the time to nurture new ideas and projects. In a financial reading, the Empress is a good omen for prosperity. In general, it indicates that others attracted to you or your ideas. Your ground is fertile for new endeavors. So this is in the past. This is talking about the past. So, Tiger, you've done something to destroy all of those attractive qualities. And now the Queen of Pentacles, now that mistake that you made is showing up in your life in very tangible ways, like the Queen of Pentacles being the challenge to the Querent card, which is the Eight of Wands, which is like momentum in a project, in a creative project. That being your challenge is just perfect. Because, yeah, it's saying you don't know how, you don't have enough of the feminine to know how to deal with whatever has come up and whatever is keeping you from finishing your project. So the influence that you're unaware of is the Knight of Wands. So knights are always quick messengers. So the Knight of Wands is a quick messenger of will or creativity. And since you're unaware of it, it means that you're blowing somebody off that can help you. There's somebody offering you a way to correct this thing in the past, and you're unwilling to take it, either from pride or because you have made a decision or conclusion that this person doesn't know what they're talking about. You have contempt for whoever's trying to help you. The Ace of Pentacles is your new is your near future, and it's reversed. So aces are always beginnings, and pentacles represent your environment, your money, and your talents. So you're going to have to start anew. And the reason that you're going to have to start anew is because you lost everything. You think of yourself as the Fool reversed. So the Fool upright is the very first card in the tarot. And the tarot is a teleological, or at least the major arcana is a teleological, like, alchemical metaphor for spiritual enlightenment. So you start out as the baby, as the fool, as the one who doesn't know anything, who is about to make a leap off of a cliff, and he doesn't even care. He's about to go head first into somewhere unknown. The dog in it represents the companionship that man needs. And the companionship that is not human. You don't need another person, and because another person is never going to have your best interests in mind the way you do. The best way that you can have like a partner that isn't going to disappoint you is to get a dog or a horse. Either one of those animals are I believe made by God to be companions to man. So it reversed means that you have believed that you have done all of this on your own, that you have not needed anybody's help, and you feel very prideful about that. And you're about to fall off the cliff because you think you know everything, and you're about to have a tower moment of and it's gonna be good because then you can rebuild and understand that in spirituality. Yeah, what we know is the more you know, the more you know you don't know anything. We don't know everything about anything. We know a lot of things about some things, like a cell in the body. We know a lot about a cell and what it does, but we don't know everything there is about a cell, where it came from, how it came to be, what it actually, all of the different functions it serves. But you are seeing yourself as capable of knowing everything about things and many things. I'm getting the vibe. Some of you worse than others. The devil reversed is how others see you. Others see you as let me see really quick how some people interpret the devil reversed. That doesn't have a reversed meaning. Where are all of the tarot books I got out? I guess I could look at this one. Quickly we'll find it. The devil. Bondage, failure, obsession, depression, materialism, lust, illusion, temptation. There are many interesting and powerful card combinations that manifest with the devil. If you see the devil next to a page card, there's an indication that a young person in your life is suffering from addiction or self-abuse. With the fool, the cards may indicate what seems like carefree behavior, and the fun is leading you into debt, addiction, and personal ruin. Yep. They're both reversed, and they're both right next to each other. Your hedonism, and everybody sees it but you. Your hedonism and pride is leading you to a place where you're going to have to rebuild, and hopefully a place where you learn your lesson and can level up and become enlightened and become a happier human being. Your hopes and fears, the Four of Pentacles.
Four of Pentacles has always been a little confusing. It seems, it feels like it means the same thing as the Nine of Pentacles. Like, it's in one of them, so it's a guy, he's got one on his head, he's holding one, and there are two on his feet. So it's like representing he's got all that he needs, and is willing to be generous with it. So potentially you're afraid that you may have to give away some of your wealth or some of your talent, which could be your which could be seen as giving up some of your pride. Yeah, that's exactly it. Reverse the Four of Pentacles because of greed and stinginess, negative materialistic tendency, and a phobia of poverty that has been impeding your progress. You are reluctant to spend money, or might be spending too much money as a means of combating your fear of poverty. Either way, you need to get a better hold of your financial resources and honestly assess what you have, and learn to set aside the fear, anxiety, and greed, and see wealth as just one facet of a healthy life. Correspondences are the number 4, 72, and 9. The associated birthdays, May 9th to May 14th, which is Taurus. That's so funny because my brother's a Tiger Taurus. Associated plants, cascara bark, bergamot, and buckeye. All right, Tigers. Okay. And the outcome is the Nine of Swords, which is the card of self-imprisonment. It's like you know what you need to do, but you're unwilling to do it, and you'd rather sit and dwell in your pity than do the hard thing that you know you need to do, and make a specific change. So Tigers, rip that Band-Aid off. If you know what you need to do, it's so much more of a waste of time to put it off than to just roll up your sleeves and do it. And the reading seemed pretty like it could go in a really bad direction for you right now financially. So contact me for a reading if you'd like to know more about like what you could do to keep these negative things from happening to you, because I would like to read for a Tiger and see exactly how this reading fits into their lives. Please like and subscribe. Please tell your friends. Please tell your wife and your kids. I'd like to do this as I would like to do this professionally, because I feel that like I'm gifted in it, and I think doing anything else is just a waste of time, because if I'm gifted with mediumship, then why would I waste my time like working at Dollar General, which is my only option because I don't have a car. So please help a sister out and PayPal me if this helps.